Hello, my cycle breaker sibling survivor. I just wanted to highlight your comment because it shows that we can do better if we choose to do better. And there is an estranged parent out there right now who really talks a lot about their childhood experience while diminishing her children's childhood experience because her trauma is meaningful to her and what they experienced in her estimation isn't as traumatic or trauma at all, which is why she'll be no contact forever. Because if you're not willing to take ownership for what you didn't give and overshadow it with your own experience. Like I could easily say to my children, yeah, I did that thing because I lived on the streets at 13. I did that thing because I went through, this with my grandfather. I did that thing because it's what my mother taught me how to do. I could easily say those things, but they're not true. The fact of the matter is that when I had my children, especially my eldest, I was 17 years old and I wasn't mature enough to take on the healing journey, but that's not her problem, it's mine. It's not her job, it's not her situation, it's mine. So I don't get to bring that into the conversation because it's irrelevant. And the beauty in that is when you check that stuff at the door and you really do show up for your kids. And trust me, every one of us is going to make mistakes. Every one of us is going to pass down some of our trauma in some way and have to come to that moment of that conversation. It doesn't mean it's a moment of they're going no contact. It just means that there's a point in time where our children are healing from something that we did. And how are we going to show up for that moment, and how we show up for that moment dictates what that relationship is going to look like moving forward. And showing up, taking full ownership, let me tell you what it looks like as my eldest is turning 40. I know I keep saying that. I think I'm digesting it. Anyway, she's turning 40, is that now she looks at me and goes, I really love that you did that for me. And I really recognize what you were dealing with and where you came from. Now she validates me for what I didn't have, which I don't need her to do, but I love that she has that empathy to do that. And that builds a stronger, deeper relationship between us.